We'll do everything possible, humanly possible, to ensure that this hospital becomes operational in 2023. But like you said, of course, there are a few things that we need to do to make sure that we help the contractor to complete the work. We will do that as much as possible as a government to ensure that whatever he needs, we'll provide it for him to complete the hospital. I just want he himself, the hospital, the EDI themselves to know that we are monitoring whatever they are doing. We'll continue to monitor. Almost every month we'll be here. In fact, my team will be here on a daily basis with you. But the ministers and the top officials will be here almost every month to monitor your progress and your milestones. In fact, I will expect a report every month on your milestones to see where you are, because I don't want excuses. We will do our part. You should do your part, so that we will not have any excuses to do. The president is very passionate about this. Last Wednesday, this hospital became a topic in the National Council meeting, Security Council meeting, because the president gave very clear instructions. Whatever we have to do to make sure that this hospital becomes operational in 2023, we have to do it.
To track development and engage with the contractors, the Defense Minister and members of Parliamentary Select Committee on Health visited the hospital. According to Mr. Nitiwul, the ministry would make every effort to ensure the hospital is operational.
He was expected to use 42 months to complete the hospital. We never started the hospital itself through our own fault as government for 6 years. And so he would not be able to complete it. So he made a claim of $50 million to us. In fact, a little over $50 million, just $50-something million to addition to the ministry. We asked AG and all the advisors, the AG from finance, we went there and then they said yes. If we look at the matter, and two things, we need this hospital. Secondly, if the contractor were to carry it forward, we may lose the issue. So he has a point. We should look at it. We went into negotiation, and finally we came to a figure of 19-point-something million for him. That's because he insisted 30 million. As we negotiated and negotiated and negotiated, finally we agreed that, okay, some 19 million would do for you to complete the whole thing. That's the phase one of the hospital, so that this was 500 military bed hospital can keep running. The Minister for Finance did advance half of that money to him in December 2021, so that he can continue. That's where we are today. He's looking for the other balance to continue. We've assured him that we've made that commitment, so they should continue. Whether we pay them or we don't pay them, we'll continue. We will pay them, 100%. We will pay them. Even though we have some issues that we'll tackle with them based on that, because we and finance have also raised some issues, but we are dealing with that one. All we can assure them is that they should make sure that by December 14th, we are coming back here to come and commission the hospital.
The contractors are optimistic the facility will be finished on time based on the work done so far. The installation of equipment has advanced and all physical infrastructure completed. However, some members of the health committee have doubts the hospital will be finished on time.
It looks like forever. It's a comment anyway. For me, when you spread it out, I thought it is almost the whole hospital you are doing again. So I'm skeptical about maybe you have to convince me.
We are commissioning or operationalizing this facility by the close of the year, if I'm right. I want to know whether you have done the reconciliation with the government for the releases to enable you to complete this job. I want, more explanation to that. Because if the government was unable to release the fund to you, as you are saying, it means that you can't complete it. But we have been told today that the project will be operationalized by December.
But the chair of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health is pleased with work done.
I am very hopeful. I'm very hopeful. I mean, looking at the progress and the milestones or the timelines they've put between now to December, I'm very convinced that by December, they should be able to complete works. The Ghanaians want to use this place. What I have also encouraged them is that they should also look at the concept of private sector partnering them, because this is in a very serene atmosphere. So somebody might partner them for spa development and some hotel apartments, and people would come for walk-in services where it is like self-admission.
Mr. Nitiwul later expresses concern about the delay in finishing government facilities.
The experiences that this hospital went through, we should not allow other hospitals in this country to go through that experience. I think that we should not allow that to happen as a country. So we are learning lessons from some of these things so that we'll continue to make sure this is there. So
the Ministry of Defense is expecting a lot of civilians using the hospital with future air ambulance to make it more competitive, while a military commander has already been posted to the facility. Recruitment of about 2,000 staff will begin in the next budget. A report by Mohammed Nuruddin.